Situation on the ground now.
I've just begun a couple of hours ago, just as announced by the Department of Urban Roads and the Ministry of Roads and Highways. Indeed, this particular flyover work here has dragged. The sod was cut for the project in 2017 at an estimated cost of 70 million Ghana cedis. But due to what we're told are challenges with letters of credit and some payment challenges, the work stalled up until sometime in 2020, the very last quarter of 2020, when discussions began to get the contractors, which we're told is China Railway Engineering, back on the road. This morning, this afternoon, indeed, they are back on the road. I'm just going to speak to the resident engineer here, Engineer Arnold Edu, to get a bit of details on the project. That you can see the excavators behind me in your shot, busily working to get something. Let's find out what really are we seeing, sir?
Okay, this is a project involving the construction of a flyover from Flowerport area to across the motorway into East Legon. Yeah, so that is the project we are undertaking.
So we know that sod was cut. In fact, work began on a project in 2017. How is it that you're still not done as in 2021?
Well, there were a few challenges, a few relocation of service lines, some outstanding certificates, as well as actually this road. At the time we came to start, there was some work going on here. This road, the road we have now, was actually constructed by the Bank of Ghana. You see, yeah. So at the time we started our work, work was also going. So it also took up some of our time. Yeah. That's why there's been some delay.
Well, this work you're currently doing is definitely affecting the traffic. No, I see some, redirections that you're doing on the road. Tell us about those.
Yeah, those vehicles, motorists going to Temamoto Way from this part, they have to pass here. And since part of our work is in the roadway, the foundation we are building is part of it is in the roadway. We will have to put in some traffic management plans to minimize the disruptions and the inconvenience, and to guide and direct vehicles whilst we do our work.
There's a sign that says that heavy duty vehicles are not allowed to use here. We know that this is a major linkage to the Tema motorway, which is mainly used by heavy duty trucks which are loaded with goods. How is it that you're blocking them? Why indeed are you blocking the heavy duty in this plan?
So we are creating a temporary passage, and which involves the vehicles driving over the walkway as well.
Okay.
So in order not to cause damage, we've redirected those heavy trucks to go all the way to the GT Bank, turn left, okay, and come and join the road beyond this point.
Okay.
Beyond us.
And this is going to last for 1 month?
Yes. What we are doing now, we are going to spend about 1 month here.
After that, will there be the need to close the road again and block some portions?
Yes. We have more foundations and piers to construct ahead of us. Inside the runabout, we have one there. So when we move from here, we are going to put in detailed traffic management plans as we go along.
Okay.
But for now, what we are doing here, we are concentrating here. That's going to take the 1 month. But work is still going on. So we still have more work to do.
Okay.
And depending on where we are working, traffic management plans will be put in place.
Well, what's been the level of cooperation? And finally, as we wrap up, to hand over back to the city, what's been the level of cooperation?
Initially, there were some recalcitrant drivers, but once we put in our measures in place, people have come to understand. and I believe the Ministry of Roads and Highways have already put out a public notice about what is happening here. Yeah, so people are now becoming aware and are obeying, are going according to the plan we put in place.
Okay. And as we know, the traffic here built up around 2 p.m.
Yes.
To 5 p.m. What are the plans for the rush hour traffic?
Yeah, the same that what we are putting in place. The major issue, those going to the motorway, they are the ones who mainly use this road. In fact, you see people coming from the motorway to join, which is wrong.
Okay.
That is wrong. Here, basically for those going to the motorway. So we've made some provision for them to continue. And that's why the big trucks will also use the diversion route specifically for them. And we are putting up necessary road signs and flagmen at vantage points to direct traffic.
And so that's Engineer Arnold Edu. He's resident engineer here at the project site of the flyover, which connects the East Legon area to parts of the Spintex Road. Essentially, he told us that 1 month it will take for this, planting of the piers to be completed. So generally, as he said, there's some level of cooperation from the motorists, and we'll monitor and bring you some more.